Share. There should be 1.3, right?
Yeah, 1.2 and 1.3 are in the same PDF.
Right. We can just continue off what we were going earlier before the timer cut us off.
Okay. Okay, this is where we left off right here. And I wish I had something to draw it on, but I don't have a touchscreen laptop. So like for this one, I mean, like Marina said that this one is more like the N. I just saw it like as an A. So for the one that's like the V, I just see that as an or. So for this truth table, true or true, it's still going to be true. This one, true or false, this would still be true. False or true would be true. False and false would be false, even though that, like for these two, for an example, you still have the option of choosing false, but you have to like go with like the positive integer, so it would still be true. Make sense? All right. And then this one is the not, so not of P of this would be false, not of P for false is true. Somebody want to tackle this one? Okay. So for if it's P, then Q. Did anybody understand that?
That's what I was looking at right now in the book.
Yeah. Okay. I was doing the same thing because I mean, I'm still a little hasty on that.
Yeah, so it's saying if P, then Q. So if P is true and Q, like, and then the Q is true, it's going to be true.
Mm-hmm.
If P is true and Q is false, it's going to be false.
Mm-hmm.
If P is false, Q is true, it's going to be true. And if they're both false, it's going to be true. So the only time it's going to be false is if P is true and Q is false.
Okay. This one would be the same thing, wouldn't it? For this example.
Yeah, that's the one that's in the book.
Okay.
So that example, that's what it's saying.
Mm. Okay, so if and or, I think that one was
If and
if and
only.
only.
Okay. I found it in the book. It looks like it's true when those conditions met, when they're the same. So if they're both true and they're both false, it's going to be a true statement. But if one is true and the other is false, it's going to be a false statement.
Okay, so it's like either or. So if it's either
It
or,
only
it's
is
false.
with if and a condition. Yeah, it's like the true would be true and the false would be true. But if it's one or the like one of each, is going to be a false statement. With if and only if means it has to work both ways.
Okay.
So it's kind of like and, but in this case, false and false is also true.
Yes.
Okay. Oh God. Okay, so for this one, P or Q, still true, but not true would be false. So this would be false. Everybody got where I got that?
Yes.
Okay. Then this one, P or Q, you can still choose true, but not of true is false, so that would be false. This one's the same way, which would be true, not false. But this one, since it's false and false, but not of P or Q, would be true.
Yes.
And then for this one, not P or not of Q, it's false for either or, well, and.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, not of P, which is false, and not of Q would be false.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the same way, that's gonna be false. But for this last one, not of P, which is true, not of Q, true, which be true.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, who wants to give out the last example?
The contrapositives.
Okay, in the book for true and true, the P then Q is true. For true false, it's false. For false true, it's true. And then for false false, it's true. And then in the next column for the not Q, then not P, it's true. And then we have false and true true.
And logically, they're equivalent.
To not P then Q. That makes sense.
The contrapositive P then Q would be the not Q then not P.
So basically the two middle rows would be true, right? And then the top and bottom would be false, or?
With the contrapositive, it's going to be true, false, true, true.
The
Oh,
only one that's
okay. What was it? Yes, and you guys were good in 1.2, the homework, right?
mhm.
Nothing needs to be explained, not even especially 30, because I know that's a big one.
30.
1.2.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about right before the video ended. We did the P, Q, and R, and then it's kind of just breaking it down.
Okay. And then how many rows did you guys have in total? Like 8?
8.
Okay.
I think to find out the number of rows, I think the way she explained it was,
The 2 to the power of n, basically.
yeah, 2 to the power of n.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 elements. We're looking at P, Q, and R. So it's 2 to the third power, so it'd be 8.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, what did you guys get for number 60?
I got Q or, and then in parentheses, I had not P and not R.
Same.
Yeah. I think that basically covers it.
I was looking at the homework for 1.3 and we have to write the converse of some problems. Do y'all know what the notation for converse is? Like, trying to look for it, I can't find it though.
Oh, it's the opposite of the one we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I looked at the truth table and it came up with the one with the right arrow. It's basically, it flips it Q to P. Sorry, I'll try to find it.
Oh, okay. Q then P.
I can find it, but I don't see it.
Okay, I see.
Is it with all that same homework, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3s, or just 1.1 and 1.2?
1.2 is
one-
for the
The first one is just 1.1, 1.2.
Mhm.
Okay. That's what I'm like,
For
what's the
next
1.2?
time, it's gonna be the 1.3, I believe 1.4.
Oh,
They should just break it up in 2 sections.
Yeah, it's kind of like on the, for the discussion she wants, the first one, it should be intro and then 1.1. And then for
Yeah.
the second discussion, it's 1.2 and 1.3, but the homework isn't the same way.
Homework's
Yeah.
not- Yeah, the homework doesn't follow a discussion board.
Yeah, so it's kind of like mixed, I guess.
let me go ahead and stop recording.